Hi guys, and welcome back to Marcel Performance on a beautiful Easter Monday night. I'm here at my favorite dealership, Mercedes-Benz in Southeast London, and the reason why I'm here tonight, there's one particular reason, it's a very sad reason. Is a Mercedes-Benz AMG announced they will kill off the V12 engine. And because it's such a sad night, I decided to come here to the dealership to talk with you about the V12 and to show you some cars which are available now. The thing is, what you need to understand is the V12 is a legendary engine. The first V12 car engine was released in the year 1904. So it's almost 120 years old. And that engine revolutionized the car design. Obviously, there were some V16 engines by companies such as Ginetta and Bugatti. But the thing is, the V12 has always been a very special engine. It has been an engine that has been close to the heart of Ferrari, also close to the heart of Lamborghini. In the old days, of course. Nowadays, it's more 4-liter V8 and V10s and everything. The thing is, the V12 represents a generation that was very different. In America, V12 engines were legendary as much as they are in Europe. The thing is, Mercedes always had a special connection with the V12 engine, but the AMG V12s are very special because they're not just V12 engines, they're high-powered V12s. So they are V12 in the shape of a V with 6-cylinder there, 6-cylinder there, and they both got turbochargers. So because they have got turbocharging, they have got so much more power. So basically what happens now is the S65 final edition has been announced. So there won't be any more S65 models. There won't be another SL65. There won't be another G65. I know you guys have loved the G65 with the V12 bi-turbo. But the thing is that they're not going to do another one. And that's a very sad story. The reason behind it sounds very boring and very annoying. It's environmental legislation, emission targets, emission regulations, costs and prices of fuel, and changes in economies. The thing is, the V12 represents something very special. It represents like being at the pinnacle of your career. It is an engine that has always been regarded as basically when you're very successful, you have a V12. For example, in the old days, when I was a child, one of my favorite cars was the SL600. The SL600. You talk SL500. Obviously, the colleague of my father used to have an SL500. My father had an SL280. His colleague had the SL500, but not the 600. The 600 came a few years later, but the SL600 became a legendary car, especially in the US. You look at Miami, you look at California, Florida, you look at Fort Lauderdale, people used to buy them, SL600. The 600 batch is going to go from these sort of cars. The thing is, at the moment, Mercedes-Benz offers obviously the Maybach S650, which is obviously the facelifted Maybach long wheelbase limousine. But the thing is, even though the Maybach limousines are now still V12 powered, eventually they will become V8 turbocharged. Obviously, AMG is the performance arm of Mercedes-Benz, so that's a very sad thing. So from 2020 onwards, we won't see any V12s anymore by AMG. It's finished. It is the end of the generation. But I have some good news for some of you V12 owners. Your car's gonna go up in value, which is the biggest news. Because the thing is, I know some Arab customers, also from my business partner, Mr. Brown. His Arab customers who've got V12 G65s in the collections are going to hang on to them now forever. Because the prices of these cars are going to go up and up and up and up. I have a business client. He's got a CL600 that is like 25 years old. A CL600. It's got a V12 badge. And you know that car is worth now maybe £40,000, because the thing is, the V12 engines are dying out, and it's a sad thing. So that's why people hold on to them for longer periods of time, because the V12 engines represent so much. They not just represent a powerful engine, but they represent an epic history, an epic history of performance. V12s in Europe have always been different from V12s in America, for example. Obviously, you talk like Camaros and things like that, and Coronets. They used to put in a 7-liter V12. But the thing is, the European, especially the Mercedes-Benz V12 engines, have always been very unique. They've always had their marketplace, and American customers who were very wealthy and had taste always bought like a CL600, S600, SL600. The other thing is, BMW is the BMW is the manufacturer that only make one V12 engine, and that V12 engine is only available in the X-Drive M760Li, which is basically the long wheelbase 7 Series. It's a 6-liter V12, and although the 7 Series has just been facelifted, it's the last generation where the V12 will be used. BMW agreed they're going to be using this V12 engines for the foreseeable future, but after this generation finishes, there won't be another V12. So the V12 that is available now in the 760i, X-Drive M760Li, is the last generation V12 we're going to see from BMW as well, because BMW has no other option than to kill it. Obviously Audi is doing the V10, but I have some news for you as well. The V10 engines from Audi is going to die as well. A contact of mine at Audi went to Germany, went to Ingolstadt. We had a meeting at Audi, and you know what happens is the Audi R8 will be killed off in 2021, because the Audi the new Audi GTR e-tron will be released in 2022. You want to know what the Audi GTR e-tron is? It's the first ever completely electrified supercar by Audi, and it's even more extreme, faster than the R8, and it won't have anything like V10 anymore. So you know what that means also. It is some good news for Lamborghini. How can I say this? Lamborghini haters, especially haters of the Performante and the Performante Evo or Hurricane Evo, which is half Performante, half Evo, half whatever. You know why it's good news? Because that engine is gonna die in the next 3 years. That means that car, that car won't be coming back with the V10, because Audi is discontinuing that engine. Audi has done before a 6-liter V12 TDI engine, but only for one generation Q7. And the thing is, the new Audi A8 is not available with 12 cylinders anymore. There will be an Audi S8, but it will be downsized. So it will be like a V8 turbo, like in the previous generation. But the S6 and S7 will have V6's turbo, or TDI engines as well. So the thing is, what we see now, it's good news if you don't like Lamborghinis, because the V10 engine in that car is gonna die. And that is confirmed, because the e-tron GTR e-tron supercar that is coming in 2022 is revolutionizing the market. That car looks much more aggressive than a Lamborghini can be. You're asking yourself, why buy a Lamborghini or why buy a Ferrari? When you see the e-tron supercar, you're gonna melt. It is something totally different. I've only seen one picture of it, and it's amazing. It is amazing. The only thing close in terms of looks for me is Project One by AMG. But you're not going to see a Project One by AMG, because that car is already sold out, and that's a £2 million plus car. The value of that car is in excess of 3 million already, because the thing is, it is so desirable. The thing is, a few manufacturers like Aston Martin, for example, Aston Martin released in the Valkyrie, obviously a 6.5 liter V12 naturally aspirated 7,000 RPM running engine. The thing is, why is it so special? It's because it's the last time we're going to see a company like Cosworth in the UK, in Sheffield, working together with Aston Martin to create an engine like that, because that V12 engine is naturally aspirated and is finished. Because if you look at the new generation of the DBS Superleggera and everything, the V12 in there is turbocharged. It's not naturally aspirated. This is naturally aspirated. This is over 1,000 horsepower. But the thing is, when you look at it from different business points, for example, the V12 is coming to an end. You might say Ferrari GT4 Lusso, Ferrari 812 Superfast, but the thing is, there's one news. Ferrari is the only manufacturer at this moment in time who will extend the how can I say this? The mercy on the V12 until about 2022-2023. It has a stay of execution. Ferrari is the only manufacturer, my dear friends, in the world who is giving the V12 an extended stay of execution. But the problem is, the pressure will grow and grow and grow. But obviously Ferrari have got the money, they can afford it. So basically what will happen is, Ferrari will be the last manufacturer. Lamborghini is under pressure anyway, because the engine in the Aventador is an old V12. It's not a revolutionized V12 engine. That's a problem. That's a justifiable criticism. justifiable criticism. You look, the game is moving on. The game is moving on. What is Mercedes doing with the GTS for those supercar? Turbocharged mega V8 engines. That is the future. You look at electrification. You look at the Audi e-tron SUV. You look at things like that. You see the changes that we are going through now. That's why I can assure you, Ferrari is extending it, but the death sentence for the V12 is due in the next 3 years. And we can't change it. I can't stop it. No one can stop it. Because the thing is, the regulations are forcing it. And we see the changes. So that's why, for example, you will see the value of cars like the Valkyrie, which is a highly valuable car, even going up more and more and more, because the engine has a particular meaning. A V12 engine will always have a meaning. I tell you something. I saw a guy in a 20-year-old S-Class, okay? 20-year-old S-Class. You might say to yourself, that S-Class is worth shit money. It is worth shit money. That car can be traded in for scrap value, or also scrap it cheap. But guess why those people are not doing it? Guess what the most valuable thing about that S600 is? That's an S600 from 1999, so it's 20 years old. That 6-liter V12 engine in there is the most valuable part of that engine. The V12 engines from a car like that would be exported to the Middle East, African countries, Asian countries, because there's people that want that engine. The most valuable part on an old Mercedes that is on the way to be scrapped would be the V12 engine. Because that engine is more valuable than the car could be. It's as valuable as a new car. Because it's a classic engine. People who know cars know what the meaning of a Mercedes V12 is. Aston Martin V12. Obviously, it's different histories. Every country has different histories. Every manufacturer has a different philosophy. But the meaning of that engine will always have a special place in society. Always have a special place. And we can't change it. We can't change it. I wish I could change it. But it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. What would the next generation think? Well, the next generation of car lovers, you know what they're gonna say? Is they're gonna start adapting to the electrifications and electrification of V8 engines. So they're gonna have like a electric engine powered with the V8, and the V8 powered by the electric engine. So it's gonna be like a combination of two different things. So it's gonna work like that. But unfortunately, the next generation, like our iPhone generation, like the iPhone generation, will not know about it. So this is how it is. This is how it is. Guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight at Mercedes-Benz for a memorable night. It is a sad thing to see, but I like to say it's been an absolute pleasure, and it's been an absolute honor to talk to you about the V12 engine. The V12 demise is a sad thing, but I'm wishing you very well and all the very best for the future. Thank you. Subscribe to my channel, please, and like my videos. I shall see you very, very soon. Okay? Thank you so much, and goodbye. Thank you. Bye-bye.